Hello friend, today in this video I am going to talk about sucrose, canned sugar. You know sucrose is ordinary table sugar. We call it table sugar. It occurs chiefly in sugar cane and sugar beets. In similar amounts it is present in maple sap, honey and several fruits. Now manufacture of sucrose. How you will manufacture of sucrose, that is the table sugar. In India and other tropical countries, the main source of sucrose is sugarcane. The modern method for the manufacture of direct consumption sugar from cane consists of following steps. We are doing following steps. First one, juice extraction. Second one, juice purification. Third one, desiccation, and then carbonations, then decolorization, and then concentration and crystallization. So how you will do the juice extraction? The crushed can is passed through a roller, means to squeeze out juice. The partially exhausted can mat emerging from the mill is passed onto the tank and called diffuser by a chain conveyor, where the maximum extraction of sucrose is done by washing with hot water and dilute juice on counter current principle, and this technique gets sugar extraction up to 98%. The cellulose cellulosic materials discharged from the diffusion is called bagasse and is used as fuel under the boiler. So that one is important कि जैसे आप जूस निकालते हैं अपने रोड के किनारे भी देखा होगा कि कैसे कैन को क्रश करके जूस निकालते हैं। उसी तरह से आपका जो इंडस्ट्रीज़ है एक प्रोसेस बना हुआ है, सेटअप बना हुआ है, वहाँ से हम लोग जूस को निकालते हैं। आफ्टर जूस निकालने के बाद क्या करते हैं, जूस की प्यूरिफिकेशन करना है, उसको प्यूरिफाई करना है। तो रॉ जूस कंटेन्स 14 to 25% sucrose and much impurity such as organic acid, inorganic salt, proteins and coloring matter. It is purified by the operation listed below. So उसके लिए पहले करते हैं डिफिकेशन। इसमें क्या होता है कि जूस इज हीटेड विथ हाई प्रेशर स्टीम and treated with 2-3 lime in a steel tank, and this operation called defecation throws out organic acid as insoluble calcium salt, coagulated protein and coloring matter. The precipitate is removed by filtration. उसके बाद कार्बोनेशंस करते हैं through the filtered juice is then CO2, and this operation known as carbonation remove the excess of lime as calcium carbonate which entrap coloring matter, colloidal and some inorganic salt. The mud and settles is separated by filtration. Then decolorization करते हैं. In India, the clarified juice is decolorized by the treating with sulfur dioxide, and this operation called sulfitation. While it is bleaches the brown color of the juice, completes the neutralization of the lime, and insoluble calcium sulfide is removed by filtration. उसके बाद करते हैं concentration and crystallization. The clear solution is then concentrated by boiling under reduced pressure in multiple effect evaporators. In this case, the steam produced in the first evaporator is used to boil the juice. In the second, maintained at the lower pressure. The second used to boil the juice. In the third, kept at the still lower pressure, and so on. The overall is that you have the 3 steps. First, juice extraction, then juice purification. Juice purification have many steps: defecation, carbonations and decolorization. Then you have the concentration and crystallization. The concentrated juice is finally passed to the vacuum pan, where further evaporations reduce the water content to 6 to 8%. Partial separation of crystal takes place. The mixture of syrup and crystal, known as mesicute, is then discharged into a large tank and crystallizing tank fitted with the cooling pipes, and crystal grows and form a thick crop. Then what you need to do? Separation of crystal by centrifugation and drying. You can see this is the sugar manufacture flow sheet. Now, properties of cane sugar. You know, it is colorless, crystalline substance, sweet in taste. It is very soluble in water and solutions. Is dextrorotatory, means plus 65.5. Effect of heat: sucrose on heating slowly and carefully melts and then it is allowed to cool. It sulfides solidified to pale yellow glassy mass called barley sugar. When heated to 473 K, it loses water to form a brown amorphous mass called caramel. On strong heating, it charged to almost pure carbon, giving characteristic smell of burnt sugar. You know, hydrolysis of inversion of the sugar, sucrose when boiled with the mineral acid or by enzyme invertase yield a equimolar mixture of glucose and fructose. Means that is the disaccharide. So sucrose is a dextrorotatory and on hydrolysis produces dextrorotatory glucose and levorotatory fructose. You can see the dextrorotatory glucose and levorotatory fructose. With greater levorotation of fructose, the mixture is levorotatory. Thus, there is a change, inversion in the direction of rotation of the reaction mixture from dextro to levo, and this phenomenon is called inversion, and the enzyme which bring about this inversion is called invertase enzyme. Now, formation of sucracetes. Sucrose solutions react with calcium, barium, and strontium hydroxide to form sucrosates. You can see this is the calcium sucrosate. So, sucrosate decompose when carbon dioxide is passed in the solution. You can see the another reactions: action of nitric acid, it gives oxalic acid 6 molecules. Action with the fermentations, you can see the invertase enzyme give glucose and fructose, and the gymase enzyme it give the alcohol.